What if I told you that the flat next to Raffles Girls' School you are bidding 80,000 extra for might not appreciate better than the unit near Jurong East MRT that you are ignoring? I know what you are thinking. Toby, everyone knows good schools proximity drives property values. It's basic Singapore's property wisdom. But here's what I've observed. Flats near transport hubs and amenities can sometimes outperform those near top schools. I've watched buyers pay massive premiums for schools proximity only to see their neighbour near the MRT achieve better returns. The truth? School proximity matters, but way less than what you think for property appreciation. There are 3 other factors that can drive value just as much, and most buyers get so obsessed with school's catchment, they completely ignore what actually creates long-term demand. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what really determines buyers' appeal beyond schools and why that non-school zone flat might be the smarter investment. But first, let me show you why school proximity obsession might be limiting your options. Many people believe being near a good school automatically means better investment returns. They think proximity to Nanyang Primary or Rosyth School guarantees appreciations, leading to intense bidding wars in these areas while perfectly good flats elsewhere get overlooked. I've helped over 130 families navigate these decisions in the last 3 years, and here's what I've learned. Buyers who focus only on school's proximity sometimes miss opportunities or overpay for the wrong reasons. The problem is, everyone focuses on the school name instead of understanding what actually drives long-term buyer demand and property values. So let's break down what really matters when evaluating school proximity, and more importantly, what other factors you should consider. Because once you see these 4 factors clearly, you will know exactly how to evaluate any location regardless of which schools are nearby. There's one factor that can make a non-school zone flat more attractive to buyers than a unit in the most sought-after school district. I will review exactly what this is and how to spot it. But first, you need to understand why focusing only on school might cost you money. Here's what most people believe. Good school proximity equals higher demand from parents, therefore better appreciation. That logic seems sound, but market observations shows a more complex picture. Let me share some examples from transactions that I've observed. Flat 800 meters from top primary school sold for 720,000. Flat 200 meters from MRT hub with mall sold for 750,000. Flat near both school and transport sold for 780,000. In this case, the transport hub location outperformed the school-only location by 30,000, despite not being in a prime school zone. The school premium reality. Yes, good school proximity typically commands a premium. Commonly observed ranges are 30,000 to 100,000, depending on the school's reputation and scarcity of nearby housing. But here's what buyers sometimes miss. Paying that premium upfront doesn't guarantee superior long-term appreciation. Why the school obsessions persist? Parents genuinely want the best education for their children. School proximity offers peace of mind and convenience. Top schools create a sense of prestige and status, but educational needs are temporary. Children eventually graduate. The market reality, while parents will pay for school proximity, all buyers, including investors, singles, and empty nesters, will pay for daily convenience. A well-located flat near transport and amenities can appeal to a broader buyer pool. The key insight: school proximity appeals to a specific buyer segment, families with school-age children, while transport and amenities appeals to almost everyone. Broader appeal can sometimes translate to stronger demand. But here's what else drives consistent buyer interest. Based on various transactions I've observed, 3 factors can create consistent buyer demand that often outweigh school proximity considerations. Factor 1. Transport hub convenience. This appeals to virtually every buyer: families, professionals, retirees. A 5-minute walk to MRT can matter more than a 5-minute walk to school for many buyers. Example from my observations. Flat 300 meters from Jurong East MRT, 680,000. Flat 300 meters from Good Primary School, 650,000. The transport location achieved higher value, likely because it serves buyers throughout their entire ownership period, not just during school years. Factor 2. Amenities and daily convenience. Access to food courts, supermarkets, clinics, and shopping creates daily value for all residents. This convenience factor doesn't expire when children graduate. Generally, observe hierarchy. Near MRT, more food options, consistently strong demand. Near school only, strong demand for a specific buyer segment. Near both, premium location appealing to most buyers. Factor 3. Entry price relative to market. This remains crucial regardless of location. A fairly priced flat near transport can sometimes outperform an overpriced flat near the best school. Simple logic. School zone at significant premium, limited upside potential. Transport hub at fair value, potentially strong upside, both at fair price, optimal combination. The buyer's pool reality, school's proximity appeals primarily to families with children aged 6 to 12. Transport and amenities appeal to young professionals commuting to work, families throughout all life stages, retirees who value convenience. Transaction observations. From various transactions I've tracked, consistently strong performers often had excellent transport links and daily amenities, regardless of school proximity. The broader buyer's appeal seemed to create more consistent demand. Now here's how to evaluate locations systematically. Here's a practical approach. School's proximity has value, but it works best when combined with other convenience factors. The 4 location factors to consider: school proximity, within 1 km of good schools; transport convenience, within walking distance of MRT bus interchange; daily amenities like food, shopping mall, healthcare and services nearby; entry prices, at or below fair market value for the location. When you have multiple positive factors, this tends to create the strongest buyer's appeal across different life stages and buyer's type. You are not just buying school access, you are buying comprehensive convenience. When you have some but not all factors, still potentially a solid choice. The question becomes, which factor matters most for your specific situation and timeline? Example of strong combinations: school, MRT, amenities, and fair price, potentially excellent for all buyers. MRT, amenities, below market, no school, potentially excellent for most buyers. School only, above market, poor transport. This may appeal to limited buyer pool. A practical evaluation approach. Instead of focusing only on school proximity, consider each location using all 4 factors. Simple assessment framework. Here's a simple guide. Multiple excellent good factors, strong consideration for broad appeal. School plus 1 other factor. Good for families may limit future buyers pool. Transport, amenities, fair price, appeals to wide range of buyers. School only at premium, consider if school years justify the cost. Real application. The non-school zone flat near Tampines Hub might offer fair school, excellent transport, excellent amenities and good price, strong broad appeal. While the school zone flat might offer excellent school, average transport, fair amenities, fair price, appeals mainly to current families with school-aged children. The non-school location could attract more diverse buyers over time. Now let's put all this together into a practical approach you can use immediately. The reality check. School proximity is valuable, but is one factor in a multi-factor equation that determines long-term buyers' appeal and property values. Your evaluation framework. Assess transport convenience first. This benefits you throughout ownership. Consider daily amenities. These create value every day, not just school days. Calculate the entry price. Overpaying for school proximity can limit returns. Factor in school access. Valuable if you have school-aged children or plan to. The strategic insight: don't automatically pay a large premium for school proximity if other convenience factors are weak. A well-priced location with excellent transport and amenities may offer better long-term value than an overpriced school zone with poor daily convenience. Your action plan. Don't automatically filter out non-school zone locations. Evaluate every location using multiple convenience factors. Consider your timeline. Will you need school access for full ownership period? Remember that transport and amenities serves you throughout ownership. All that said, does school proximity really matter? Yes, but mainly for families with school-aged children. For long-term appreciation, transport convenience and daily amenities often matter more because they appeal to a broader range of buyers. The best location is one that offers the best combination of convenience factors within your budget. Sometimes that includes great schools. Sometimes excellent transport and amenities matters more. The market will ultimately determine which locations have the strongest ongoing demand. Are you looking to buy your next home and you're hoping to find one that not only suits you and your family needs, but also one that is going to be profitable? More than 80% of my clients over the past 3 years have achieved record selling prices when it's time to move and secure fair purchase prices when buying using my SmartShift strategy. Click the link in the description to access it, and I will share with you how you can avoid overpaying for your upgrade. And if this video changed how you think about your unit selection, subscribe for more property insights that could make you help make better decisions. Remember, the best unit isn't always nearest to the top school. The best unit is the one that gives you the overall value across multiple factors. The question isn't which top schools you are near to, it's whether you got all the right attributes at the right price.